we're going to be playing the final level of the LEGO Mars Mission CrystAlien conflict game. This is the final level on the Astro side. There's also an equivalent version on the Alien side, and it's basically the same thing. So as you can see, you basically start with nothing. You do have some money, but you have to create your base from scratch. So first thing we're going to do is create some power plants, because we're going to need a lot of them once we build all of our turrets, or defense stations I should say. And as you can see, we're already getting attacked. It's probably over here. Oh, never mind. Maybe it was one of our crystal miners. But yeah, we're just going to keep on building power plants, and we're going to build as many crystal miners as we can too, because those get you money, and of course money is very important in this game. So, just going to keep on building some stuff. Even more power plants, because I don't really ever want to worry about not having enough power. It just makes the game way harder. Once you lose power, you have to actually, start healing your stuff. So we're just going to make sure that doesn't happen. Actually, we're going to start with the defense station. So as you can see in this corner, there's a capsule there, which gives you some money. But for now, we're just going to build up our defenses. Get money. Good thing we already have all of our miners. I'm going to bring my claw tank up here to be safe. We're going to put a defense station up here. And always remember to heal your power plants. Heal everything that they attack, because those strike fighters are a pain to deal with. And as you can see, our claw tank is actually already about to be destroyed, because there are two of these dragon cruisers which are super annoying. But this, my defense stations should keep them off eventually. Crap. Come on, let's just kill this guy. Come on, he only has one shot. Okay, there we go. Only one shot before, I should say. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna need to keep building crystal miners, because it's getting killed. Yeah, this map is crazy, because often you don't even know what stuff of yours is being attacked. So you basically just have to, like I said, work on building up your defenses as best you can. As you can see, sometimes they randomly send engineers your way, because obviously they're trying to infiltrate your base, but that's never really a concern. The main concern is just these strike fighters and groups of dragon cruisers and speeders trying to attack your miners. I think we have enough defense stations for now. See, once you have them build up like this, you no longer really have to worry about your strike fighters. And as you can see, this is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. And as you can see, they have, I forget what it's called, but it's basically a nuke. Once they get the orbital uplink, which is the alien equivalent of the satellite uplink, they can basically just destroy anything in your base. And it's enough to destroy 2 turrets at once. It's not enough to destroy the battle foundry, I think, but it is super annoying. So we're going to bring this guy over here. And you really do have to move fast in this map. Like, I think I'm I'm moving pretty quickly, and it's still hard to keep up, you know? Especially when you got these dragon cruisers going after you. Sometimes you just want to bring your miners back to your base, so that way anything that's targeted on your stuff will just be destroyed. So as you can see, this guy got all the way into our base, which sucks. I'm actually gonna create an engineer so we can fix him up, fix up this miner. And something is being attacked already again. Ah, this sucks. It's probably the hardest map in the game. And look at this. This guy's already in our base. Ideally we would have a few defense stations right here. But obviously it takes a while, and this is annoying. This is dead. Like I said, kind of just wait for this guy to die. And actually, okay, we're gonna put it right here because the strike fighters always come over here to destroy your power plants. And this really is a map of doing everything at once. So go fix him, go right back to mining crystals to make money. Good thing is we have plenty of power plants right now, so that should not be an issue. But you also need to make sure that you're repairing them, because your stuff is constantly getting attacked. Of course. And here we have probably a dragon cruiser looming over there. Eventually, once we get a battle foundry, or what's it called again? Vehicle factory. I think it's called battle foundry on the alien side. We're gonna build one of these, get a trike, and then get this capsule so we can get some money real quick. As you can see, whew, oh. Yeah, they kill your stuff quickly. So this is really annoying. This is really annoying. Because we don't have enough money to build stuff. And they just nuked my turrets. Okay. And no, my power plants. God. Okay, so we got the money from the capsule. That's good, because that was a lot. I need to rebuild our power plants. And I'm going to build a radar station too. Radar station is really good because it gives you a map. As you can see now, I can see what's going on. So I can see like this guy coming, stuff like that. What is this guy doing? He's dead. Okay, technology center. Let's just keep building some more power plants. Looks like one of our miners got killed also. So that's going to be something that we'll need to replenish. Did I say power miner? No, crystal miner. Okay, so go back here, back to mining. Where even are they coming from? Here, okay. I'm just gonna bring him back. And he killed the guy anyway. We're gonna build an engineer because often it's a lot easier to just fix your stuff than it is to build new stuff. Then we gotta go right back to mining. Because this is just a constant battle against the clock. Gotta fix everything. Because obviously the difficulty of this mission is that they already have a base, like I said, and we're basically starting from scratch. So the one advantage that you have going for you is that often the aliens will target your miners, and then they'll basically lock onto them. So you can basically just bring your miners back if you need to, and then your defense stations can take them out. So, actually I'm going to bring a new one. Let's put the strike to use. Let's kill this guy real quick, just get rid of him, and then bring him back so we can defend the crystal miners. Get this guy mining over here. Put this guy over here, even though it's going to get destroyed if there's a dragon cruiser. As you can see, engineers, they randomly send sometimes. So at this point, we have enough power plants. So we're just gonna have to wait for the miners to come back so we can build new stuff. And it's probably gonna be a good idea to build some of these content caches. Okay, so it looks like they just destroyed everything here, which is annoying. But it's not too big of a deal because it's not that important. We're going to build a trike and we're going to go get that crate over here. There it is. It's probably a claw tank or something. And claw tanks are good because they're basically just defense stations but mobile. And they're cheaper also, ironically. Oh, there's a crystal miner. So, let's see, claw tank, let's just bring this guy over here. That way it can just guard our miners. And vehicle factory should be the, oh never mind, we don't need that anymore. Let's actually make some Astro fighters. So once you have enough money, you can get some Astro fighters, and you're going to need 4 of them for sure. But they make it really easy to just take out buildings one at a time. So you can either go for the turrets that are kind of hidden over here, or you can go for the power plants which are in the corner, which are riskier to get to because the turrets might shoot you down before you get there. But if you shoot down enough power plants, then the turrets will stop working altogether, which is very useful. So there's going to be a power plant over here. We're just going to go for this one. And so you can pretty much kill it in one blow, which is awesome. And we only lost one of our Astro fighters, so that was definitely worth it. And at this point, we're going to go up here into the corner, and then we're going to cut across here. We're just going to go right into the alien base and destroy their energy generators, which are, of course, the equivalent of power plants. And now we have a decent amount of stored up money, so we're going to get a satellite uplink. And what this does is it gives you the option of the nuke, basically. So on the Astro side, it's called the EM pulse cannon. On the alien side, I think it's called like the 4T2 ion disruptor. 4T2 because that's the company that made the game, actually. So they just kind of put their name in there, I guess. And we're just going to actually take out some other turrets. So as you can see, you can get 2 at a time. And the reason I took out those 2 is because it's going to make it a lot easier to get to their generators. So that way we don't get shot down in the sky. So, you guys can probably tell at this point, the game is getting a lot easier because we have our base mostly built up, we have enough generators, and we're actually starting to destroy some of their stuff. So it's kind of a walk in the park from here, to be honest. Because eventually I'm just going to destroy all of their generators. And then probably the battle foundry. Actually, we're going to go for the breeding pit. Because that's where a lot of stuff comes from. Not just the drones, but more importantly, like the alien jetpack guys, the equivalent of that. I forget what they're called. Viper or something. So what did we just lose? The breeding pit, yeah, okay. There we go. So it's actually not too big a deal because we can just create a new one, repair the other stuff that got damaged, repair all the power plants. And of course it's still gotta move fast. But now we got a lot of money saved up. Our crystal miners are not being attacked anymore. So we're just kind of rolling on the dough right now. And now you can make some more nukes, but we're going to do it kind of the more professional way by creating some more Astro fighters. I think that's what they're called, right? Yeah, Astro fighters. And we're just going to go after their stuff. So we're going to just destroy their generators. So let's do this one. Sometimes you have enough shots left to kill smaller stuff like this. Sometimes you don't. Anyway. So, in the past, I would work on constantly building up all of my defense stations, like 2 here, 2 here, and then 2 or 3 here. But at this point, as long as you have like 1 here, 2 here, just kind of the way I have it, should be fine. We actually don't need any more crystal miners because we got some money saved up. So for now, we can kind of just continue to attack the generators. And it's pretty much game over for them. It's definitely a strategy I would recommend. Just go for the generators. Don't get shot by the turrets. Actually, we can even kill the miners, but they require a lot of shots until they're dead. And since it's the CPU anyway, like who knows if it affects what they're able to do. So that was kind of a waste, to be honest. But we're gonna go for the energy generators. As you can see right here, just take them out one by one, super easy. And honestly, sometimes I kind of wish the AI or the CPU was a bit smarter because, or not the AI, the CPU was a bit smarter so that way they could rebuild stuff because, like I said, at this point the game is just a walk in the park because the CPU can only create new units like the drones, anything mobile. They can't create new buildings. So at this point you can just take out all the buildings and eventually you'll win, no problem. So they can actually still destroy stuff, so they took out our defense stations. But we're just gonna keep destroying their generators. And since they nuked us, God, I can't speak. We're just gonna nuke them back. We're gonna take out their generators right here. And we have all of our Astro fighters, I think. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna destroy 2 of these. And then we're gonna take this out. And that only took half of our shots, we're gonna take this one out too. Or I guess we didn't have enough. But it doesn't matter because now we've destroyed enough of their generators where their turrets don't work anymore. And at this point, you can win the game. You can either win the game by basically destroying everything, or not destroying everything, but you have to eventually destroy the mothership. And that'll get you the win. But in this case, what we're gonna do is just get some engineers, a few of them to be safe, so that that we can spare a few in case any of them get shot somehow. Now we're going to put them in the dropship, and then like I said, you can either destroy the mothership to win, or you can infiltrate it, and that's what we're going to do, because it's just kind of a cooler way of winning, in my opinion. So we're just going to go all the way over here, and we didn't even have to destroy the orbital uplink. We didn't have to destroy any of this. You just have to destroy their generators so you can get past the turrets. And of course destroy their breeding pits so they can't create any more units. So we're going to go right here. And then take all these guys out, and then we're going to infiltrate it right here. And just like that. So I guess that doesn't get you the win immediately. But let's see. You have to either destroy everything or infiltrate everything, I guess. So we may actually infiltrate everything. And as you can see, once you get the mothership, it's actually not that much easier, because I forgot that they can actually destroy it now like this. But let's actually just bring in our Astro fighters. Just bring them all the way over here. Oh! Oh, I messed it up. I did not know that if they destroy the alien base that you've infiltrated, that you'll lose. Damn, that sucks. So we're gonna try this one more time. Oh my god. Just take a drink and get right back to it. Let's bring these guys out early. Well, back to the grind, I guess. Actually, let's get the breeding, not the breeding pit, the training camp. Let's get this set up so that way we can kind of get on the ball a bit quicker. Because honestly, if you start building enough claw tanks, you won't really even need defense stations. But of course, we will definitely need them anyway. Around here, and maybe one or two up here. So we're gonna put this guy up here. And if you only have a couple of power plants, you should be fine, but you just need to make sure that you keep them repaired, because the health of them determines how much power you have. See, the power is being restored as I repair this one. So we're actually going to immediately start repairing some more. And this guy almost died. We're going to actually repair this because, like I said, it's often easier to repair stuff than to build new stuff. And they destroyed that dragon cruiser, which is good. The Astro fighters are still relentless. Let's build some defense stations, build power plants. Gotta get this guy mining. Yeah, often I don't know what they're... You know, screw it, we're just gonna sell that. That one we'll have to worry about anymore. But yeah, let's get the money. Can never have enough money, of course. Let's actually repair this guy. Get a new guy mining. Get an engineer. Get him in there. And let's see if we get any money. Okay, I guess he didn't have any stored up, so it didn't matter. But oh well. We're gonna create some more power plants, just kind of for insurance, because they do like to nuke the power plants. They nuke pretty much everything. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get both of our jetpack explorers over here. We do have the battle foundry, so we're going to create the radar station. So the radar station allows you to get the Astro fighters, but even if you don't have enough money for those yet, it's worth it, honestly, just to have the map on here. It just makes it a lot easier to play this game. And this guy, we're actually going to bring to the corner, so that way he just kind of gets dragged in. Meanwhile, this guy can just destroy that. Oops. We're going to create another engineer. Just repair this guy. Now, you shouldn't just repair everything. We just got nuked. But you shouldn't just repair everything once it gets to low health, only when it's easy like this. So it looks like all they nuked was my turret, and they just caused some damage to the power plants also. But we have a decent amount of money, even with only 3 miners. Just continue repairing those power plants. And let's get this script, we're going to get the satellite uplink. Even though the nuke is $3,000 and it might take a while to get, it just makes stuff a lot easier. And it also, I forgot to mention, it removes all the shroud, so it makes the map even more effective. Watch this. See, now we can see everything on the map. So yeah, it just makes the game a lot easier. So this guy automatically start mining, which is good. We're going to create some more claw tanks because those are important. And yeah, you'll always want to repair your stuff pretty much immediately, all your buildings, especially the power plants and the turrets. Or defense stations. Same thing, just the alien version is called the turret. So we have the maximum number of crystal miners. Let's see, this guy might lose the fight. Wow, just barely survived, so we're going to get an engineer to repair him. And what is being attacked right now? I guess they destroyed all of our turrets, but that maybe already happened a while ago. Let's see. Let's get this. This should be a claw tank. Okay, this guy should win. Just by a slim margin. But still enough, for sure. So now, since we have a lot of money saved up, I think that we're just going to go right for... I'm going to do the orbital uplink this time. And to be safe, I'm also going to create an Astro fighter in a sec. Because sometimes... the nuke, I meant to say, sometimes the nuke is not enough to destroy the uplink. It has like a tiny bit of health left. It looks like, unfortunately, see, you can only do one unit, or 1 unit at a time, or 1 building at a time. So we might have to just hope that it destroys it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Damn, okay. So we got the experiment lab, just not the uplink, so they can still nuke us, maybe. Although the experiment lab might be a prerequisite for the orbital uplink. It's kind of like having a vehicle factory without the green bit, and we just got nuked again. So I was wrong. So scratch that. But since we have a ton of money, we can just create new power plants and everything will eventually start working again. As long as they don't attack us too much while we're doing this. So that. See, full power is restored, but we're going to create a bit more to be safe. Oof. That was close. Because if they destroy this, it's over. So you do have to watch your base itself. it's not low on health. So now we're going to create some more turrets, because that's kind of the only thing that's keeping these guys from attacking. So let's put these guys over here, and I'm also going to put hopefully 2 here. Start repairing this guy. Ideally, like, this location is a lot better because when they're moving around here, it can reach more stuff. But you might just have to build one here so that we can get to here eventually. So we're actually going to create a new crystal miner because it looks like they at some point destroyed my old one. This guy, let's bring back, maybe try to repair him. Although it might end up being a waste if he dies anyway. That guy's low on health, but whatever. So let's get this guy mining. Yeah, it looks like they destroyed at least 2 of our miners. So let's look up what I do. So we're gonna create a new one. Actually, this guy has no money. Okay, that sucks. Hopefully there's one out here that will come back soon. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Now the miners do sometimes take a while for them to come back and give you money, but they're absolutely worth it. Because they're literally your only way of making money other than getting like the 2 or 3 capsules that are here. I think there's one here that gives you money, and then there are a few more that give you other things. Like the one here that gave us a claw tank. There's also a box here, but I think I destroyed that when I nuked the experiment lab. So good thing that guy destroyed it. Okay, let's fix up this claw tank. And then okay. So another good way of going about this level is to just slowly build everything up and then build a ton of claw tanks. And then from there you can just go out with your army and just destroy everything. Looks like there's a capsule there too, so we're actually going to get that with a trike real quick. Just build a new one, because I don't think we have any alive. Okay, let's just pick this up over here. Okay, what did they nuke now? Power plants. Yeah, they often go for the power plants, like I said, because power plants are key to doing well in this game. I used to start playing this level just by building the max number of power plants, that way you don't really have to worry about it as much. But it is a good idea to kind of diversify all of the buildings that you have. You know, make sure you have enough turrets, make sure you have the vehicle factory and the uplink and the experiment lab up reasonably quick. So this guy just needs to pick this up, and now we have $2,000 more. So that was easy, and let's just get rid of this alien because this guy's annoying as hell. Just having him roaming around there. And actually, we're just gonna start trying to kill this guy, because I don't think there should be anything getting in our way, because usually they come out here. But if we can just slowly kill that guy, then we won't really have to worry about being attacked, and we'll also hopefully slow their progress down a bit. So let's bring this guy back to the... Okay, I forgot. So they destroyed our breeding pit too. Sometimes it's hard to notice what stuff they destroy. But there we go, just like that we can have all the buildings and all the units up again. So, at this point, we are gonna... Let's see. I might actually try a different strategy. I'm thinking of taking over that assault turret, but maybe I should try taking over the orbital uplink. Let's do that. That way we don't have to get nuked anymore. Yeah, so let's build a dropship. Get this guy over here. And then I'm just gonna get a bunch of engineers. Because the nukes get really annoying. They get really annoying. You just have to rebuild your stuff when that happens. Actually, we're gonna repair one of these guys. Probably a good idea. Create some more engineers. And right now we have a ton of money. So money is not an issue right now. We just gotta start destroying their stuff. So the dropship is super slow moving, but it is a good idea to get one eventually. Although you don't have to. It's just one strategy. This is kind of a new strategy that I'm doing. Sucks. Okay, so we're just gonna take this. I don't even care. And now if they destroy it, I don't really care, to be honest. So they destroyed the radar station. Okay, let's build another one. And each time the nuke happens, the music changes, which you guys may have noticed. That, and we're just going to build some Astro fighters. Honestly, building a ton of Astro fighters might be the best way to do well here. To build 4 of them, it's $4,800, but it's totally worth it. It just makes it so easy and quick to destroy the enemy stuff. So we're going to start mining again. Do we have a claw tank? No. So we're just going to use these guys. I just want to get rid of them. Okay, so we didn't really have to worry about them that much. And as I'm doing right now, you can just kind of use them to kill small enemies too. So as you can see, they destroyed the uplink that we infiltrated, but that doesn't really matter. It was easier to infiltrate it than it was to take it out. Maybe. Of course, you could also have used the Astro fighters, but you have to get through all the turrets. Right now, I'm gonna start destroying the generators. Super easy to do. And we need the technology center. So, see, we have the uplink, but we don't have access to the nuke because you need the technology center to be able to use the nuke. Because you need the technology center to have gotten the satellite uplink in the first place. So now we should have access to the nuke. Takes a while to build, but of course it's totally worth it. And at this point, they've stopped building the strike fighters. So that's really easy. Makes it a lot easier for us. And to be honest, actually I'm going to go for the turrets this time. And we're just going to keep building nukes because we can, because we have a bunch of money. Build some turrets too. At this point we're chilling. I mean, all they have left is drones. And look, they have nothing of any power at all. So we're just going to destroy everything they have. Keep building those nukes. Obviously at this point in the level it gets kind of boring, but you know, that's just how it is. Once you build up your defenses and get rid of their offense, and then it's just really easy. that. Kill 3 things at once with a nuke. So yeah, we're just gonna nuke away. Get our Astro fighters to finish off. Let's just go for the assault turrets, because you can go for the generators, but if you've killed all the assault turrets, then you can just bring a bunch of claw tanks in and just destroy everything. See, at this point they have literally no defenses. All they have left is the miners and some drones. So we're just gonna bring our claw tanks in, and that should be that. We should have this level in the bag. We're gonna create 2 uplinks just to show how rich I am. Heal everything up. Looks like everything's fine. Oops. Ah. 2 uplinks for no reason. You can even do a few of them, like 3. But meanwhile, we have Astro fighters anyway, so we're just gonna take out this turret. And that is the last turret. So, put this here. So you can create maybe an infinite number of these, but obviously there's no real reason you would want to. And see, this is annoying when this happens, when the lasers are not fast enough. So, we're just gonna build an army of claw tanks, and like I said, this should be easy from here. Take a sip of my drink. And yeah, we're just gonna go at it. I think we might actually go for the miners first. That way, once we've gotten everything around the perimeter of the base, we can just go in and just destroy everything. Meanwhile, we'll just take out these aliens. They are still creating more. So actually, we're just gonna go for the breeding pit. That way we don't have to worry about the aliens coming out, because they just get kind of annoying. As you can see, we have a little army here. I don't know why they stopped though. What's getting attacked? Oh, we're attacking them, yeah. So sometimes it's a little bit confusing when you hear the noise of the damage noise, basically. And you wonder if it's you, but no, it's just my Astro fighters right now. So, like I said, we're just gonna go in with our army and destroy everything. For some reason, this guy's mining over here now. So we have 5 claw tanks right now. So let's just go in there. Destroy their generators with the... I can't speak. Destroy the generators with the nuke while we're at it. What is this guy doing? Come on. Bring in this. Nice. Destroy the battle foundry because it has the most health out of all these things, I think. Actually, let's just destroy this guy first. Just get him out of the way. Let's get the Astro fighters. Let's just destroy the generators, of course. But yeah, once you have the army of claw tanks, it's over for them. That guy came in late, but we still destroyed it, so it's cool. And now, all that's left is this generator, and then we are good. So I could infiltrate it again, but honestly, for the sake of time, we're just gonna go right at the mothership. And with our 5 claw tanks, that is it. So there you go, guys. This game was awesome. I remember playing this game when I was young. It's just like the best game ever. Honestly, I love it a lot. And I'll probably do a few more videos, make some videos with the special ops category. Could even do the alien conflict mode, although it's basically the same thing. Just on the opposite side of the map from what we just did. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.